Sometimes lucidity doesn't feel like freedom. It feels like effort, friction. You try to shift the dream, but nothing happens. You speak a command, and the dream ignores it. It's strange, isn't it? You're aware. You know this is a dream. So why does it push back? Lucid dreams don't always bend to your will. And sometimes, the more you try to control them, the more they resist. In this video, we're exploring resistance, where it comes from, and what it might be telling you, and how to move forward when the dream tries to push against you. I'm Kyle, and this is Discover Lucidity. Let's get into it. Sometimes it's subtle, like trying to fly and feeling weighed down. You jump, expecting lift, but your body just sinks. You tell the dream to change, and the scene flickers, then snaps back to where you started. Other times it's more direct. You try to summon someone, and they appear, but something feels off. They act hostile, or uncooperative. You open a door expecting your dream world and find a closet, or a brick wall, or total darkness. Even the dream environment itself can resist. Buildings collapse before you reach them. Signs glitch. Objects melt or morph the moment you try to use them. And sometimes the resistance comes from you. Doubt creeps in. You hesitate. You know it's a dream, but part of you doesn't quite believe it'll work. All of this is resistance. And if you've had more than a few lucid dreams, you've probably seen some version of it. To understand dream resistance, you have to understand how dreams are built. Dreams don't just obey you, they're generated in real time by your brain, based on memory, emotion, expectation, and context. So when you become lucid, you're not stepping into an empty sandbox, you're stepping into a self-generated world, one that is constantly reacting to your mental state. Lucid dreaming researcher Stephen LaBerge pointed out that dream control isn't just about conscious will, it's about expectation. If part of you doubts the outcome, that doubt shapes what the dream creates. The same goes for emotion, anxiety, frustration, or the urge to force something can actually destabilize the dream or create the very resistance you're trying to avoid. Dreams tend to follow your strongest emotion or belief signals, not always your verbal commands. And then there's the role of the subconscious. Lucid dream author Robert Wagner talks about the awareness behind the dream, a deeper layer of consciousness that sometimes seems to respond with its own agenda. When you hit resistance, it could be that the dream is reflecting something unresolved, unfamiliar, or misaligned with your attentions. So dream resistance isn't random. It's a byproduct of how dreams are formed, a mirror of your belief systems, emotional state, and the way your mind is trying to process information in real time. When the dream pushes back, your first instinct might be to push harder, to try again, louder, and with more force. But that almost never works. In fact, it usually makes the resistance stronger. Instead, slow down, take a breath, rub your hands together, look around the dream, not to change it, but to re-engage with it. Get grounded again, just like what you would at the start of a lucid dream. Then shift your approach. If one technique isn't working, try a more indirect method. Instead of saying, I want to fly, try jumping off somewhere with the expectation that you'll float. Instead of demanding someone appear in front of you, imagine they're just around the corner and walk there with confidence. Curiosity also helps. If a dream character resists or acts strange, try asking them why. Treat the dream like a conversation, not a battleground. And above all, stay calm. The moment you get frustrated or impatient, that emotion starts shaping the dream. But when you respond with calm, flexibility, and curiosity, the resistance often starts to dissolve. It's easy to see resistance as failure, like something went wrong. or you lost control. But what if resistance is actually feedback? Lucid dreams reflect more than just your conscious desires. They respond to your subconscious, your beliefs, your emotions, even parts of you that you're not fully aware of. So when something doesn't work, when the dream pushes back, it's often showing you something. Maybe there's doubt behind the desire. Maybe the goal feels forced or unclear. Maybe the resistance is pointing to something internal, a fear, a boundary, or even a personal blind spot. Some lucid dreamers describe the dream as having a kind of deeper intelligence, not just something you control, but something you can learn from. I've had lucid dreams where I've tried to summon someone and nothing happened, or worse, the person showed up angry or distorted. At first, I thought it just meant I was failing at dream control. But when I slowed down and actually asked what the dream was trying to show me, I realized there was something emotional I hadn't dealt with, and the resistance was reflected that, not just random glitching. You don't have to make every lucid dream deep or symbolic, but when resistance shows up, it's worth pausing and asking, what is this showing me? That shift in mindset alone can change how the rest of the dream unfolds. Resistance doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It doesn't mean that you're bad at lucid dreaming. It just means that the dream is responding to your mindset, to your beliefs, to your emotions in real time. Instead of fighting that, you can work with it. Ground yourself, shift your approach, and stay curious. And when resistance shows up, don't push through it. Listen to it. Because sometimes those moments are pointing to something deep. With time and practice, dream resistance becomes less of a roadblock and more of a doorway. If this helped you, please give it a like. If this video has helped you, please give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more tips and insights about lucid dreaming, please subscribe. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next one.